There is nothing else in the world except Dubai.
I agree.
I called myself a mad scientist.
A mad
Scientist.
Okay.
You will hit the wall. But success is built on an ecosystem. Dubai is run as a company.
Yeah.
Innovative, safety, super duper infrastructure, ahead of tech.
They're very good at creating a good hype.
Exactly. Marketing engine. The strength of Dubai is one thing. They're always a couple of steps ahead. That's one thing. The next thing is the diversity of the population. Two countries in the world next to each other, brothers and sisters, they will collaborate rather than they compete.
Sure. What's your thoughts on cryptocurrency?
I love it. Though I lost a lot of money. I made a lot of money. You won't be able to go anywhere without a risk.
Without risk, there's no reward.
100%.
Where do you see BTC in the next 10 years?
Oh,
Who owns Bitcoin?
Who owns? Oh, shit.
Hello and welcome back to Bet Talks. My name's Rick Godds and I am joined by a very, very interesting guest. He is an international public author, global businessman, public speaker, multi-award winner, former Mr. Olympia athlete with over 3.3 million followers. Welcome to the show, Seif El Hakim.
Brother, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I love the energy.
Really?
The voice was pushing me back.
Yeah. I do have a lot of energy. I mean, but wow, what a bio you have.
I appreciate it, man.
I mean, what you're doing or what you've done so far is pretty incredible.
And still.
Some great engagement regarding social media.
Yeah.
So congratulations on that.
Thank you, brother.
And your own book, Unleash the Alpha Movement.
You will read it.
I will
Promise
read it.
On the show.
And you obviously, you wrote this book yourself?
Yeah, I did.
Brilliant, brilliant. So, I mean, with this bio, with this sort of framework that you've created over several years now, I know you're quite a newbie to the UAE, but tell me how it started.
As everybody, I believe, we were in and out of UAE. Correct? You travel for business, you travel. Okay. And I traveled a lot because I used to be in corporate. I used to lead the marketing division of Samsung from the CIS region. So I used to travel even a lot to Dubai at that period of time, but never had the intention to stay. You tell me why, I was fine in where I am. But the moment came, and as business people, we look at opportunities. Sure. We analyze the economic situation, the political situation, and since we all know what's happening in the world right now, like I used to live and work in Russia, before Turkey, before South Korea. And then when you see what's happening, what is the neutral place? A neutral place, and the place which gives you all the infrastructures that you need in order for yourself to develop. Personally, and of course professionally on a business level. There is nothing else in the world except Dubai.
I agree.
So that's why I started my career here, or I would say moved a couple of my businesses here and start running things from Dubai. And of course I love it.
Incredible. So how do you find yourself? Obviously you've come from this corporate background, being the CMO of Samsung. I mean, these are huge, one of the biggest brands in the world, top 5 biggest brands in the world. How do you find yourself merging from that corporate industry into entrepreneurial life?
Super tough.
Yeah.
When I left Samsung, I first joined my family business. And you know, like being at Samsung, a CMO, man, you're everywhere. Like on the TV, like on the newspaper, you were hanging out with celebrities, you were like everywhere.
Yeah.
And then the moment came that I said, like, it's finished. I'm gonna start my journey. So I started my family, like joined my family business, and I remember the first 6 months, tough like hell.
I bet.
Simply because it's a absolutely different ball game. I went to the family business and I thought my ego was up. Like I was successful, like early 30s, the youngest CMO in Samsung worldwide. And I thought whatever I put my hand on, I would turn gold.
Yeah.
That's, you know, the ego slash confidence slash.
Yeah.
And then when you hit the floor,
unstoppable.
Exactly. When you hit the floor and you understand it's totally different ball game, oh shit.
Yeah.
I start to lose myself. You know, forget about losing everything. When you lose yourself and your belief in yourself, that's, you know, that you are a downward spiral. But let's like cut it a little bit short. It took me like a year to develop the skills that I need to be an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Because coming from corporate, let's put it simple. Yes, you need some skills, but it's different than being an entrepreneur. In corporate, at that level, you can like, okay, I need a website done, I need a campaign done, I need this whatever done,
Sure.
and it just get done. In your own personal thing, no. I would say 80% of the things you need to get your hands dirty and do it yourself, or lead by example. So we're not at a Samsung level, we are building companies, right? So at the beginning, you need to do things with your own hands.
Yeah.
I didn't have this.
Sure.
So that's a big shift.
Absolutely. So another question: what I mean, with over sort of 3.3 million followers, I mean, this is incredible engagement. I mean, what you've done, especially in the social media world, is incredible. Here at Bet Talks, we cover everything from gaming/gambling, crypto, AI, metaverse, blockchain, everything emerging tech that is happening within Dubai, which is becoming this tech hub. Now, obviously, you've been with the likes of Samsung, and now obviously Alpha, you've got your own podcast. So, I mean, how long has this Alpha movement been created now?
My whole online presence started, I would say, starting 2017. Okay?
Yeah.
One thing when you're in marketing and you need to be successful, you need to monitor patterns and trends. That's why we are humans. This is very important. You think, you analyze, you research, you see what's happening. So you understood that in the previous era, corporate branding was extremely important.
Sure.
Okay? People just wanted to buy Samsung, wanted to buy, I would say, Apple, and. But who started the movement of the change in consumer behavior? The Gen Zs, the Gen Alphas, and. But Apple, which start to put the personal brand is more important than the corporate brand. Correct. So I start to see this pattern emerging, like Gen Zs and Gen Alphas, they don't care about the company brand, they care about the face that they like, they resonate, and. So I start to build my personal brand starting 2017, starting to become online. I used to be a black box. Right. So if everybody listening to us and saying, I don't like to be in front of camera, I don't want anybody to know what I'm doing, I was exactly the same.
Yeah.
Then changed. Then Corona came, or COVID came, which completely made me, I can't sit at home, look at the wall. No. So I started to create more content, more, and created the Alpha movement. So for me, just a simple thing, what's an Alpha movement? It's a movement that encourages every single individual to push beyond their potential. And why do I call it the Alpha? Because for me, it's not the regular term of the Alpha, which is the dominating, the egocentric, the controlling behavior. Yeah. It's an absolutely different traits within our modern era. What is the traits that I believe? I say that modern Alphas, it's male and female again, okay? So it's not a male-dominated thing. It's a male and a female. I said Alphas have one thing that everybody don't have, which is our stop button is broken. We don't stop. When we want to get something, we have an objective, we have a goal, our stop button is broken. You cannot stop us. Unbreakable, when you said in the beginning. Okay. But these are the people who have the traits of, they take the tough decisions. We are in an era where people are really or rarely taking tough decisions. They leave things to float until we hit the wall. Sure, yeah. So take tough decisions, responsible, impactful, influential, taking care of the loved ones. These are all traits of the modern Alpha. So from here came that creating the Alpha movement, which is, it's a tribe that has different pillars underneath. One of them is the book series. The second one is a training platform. The third is a podcast, a magazine, a mastermind, a summit. There's a lot under, but all comes within what I call the Alpha movement.
Wow, interesting. So what advice would you give to young entrepreneurs that are looking to grow their businesses or social media platforms? What one bit of advice would you give to our listeners here at Bet Talks?
Know yourself.
In what way?
In what way? We are listening or getting information these days from everywhere. From myself, from yourself, right? Knowledge and advices from a lot of people.
We're always learning, I think.
We're always learning, but you need to learn. In order to succeed, you need to model something, okay? We're not creating something outside of the box, or we're trying to go to another planet. We're trying to do something that somebody else did it, okay? Yeah. But the problem here is there are a lot of contradictory information, and that doesn't mean it's correct or not. True. Contradictory means what? A lot of people comes and tell you, follow your passion, right? But other people, find your purpose.
Yeah.
What the hell do you want me to do?
Well, yeah. What's the in between, Ian?
And some people tell you, okay, Richard Branson, he's my ideal.
Yeah.
Okay, he's an adventurer entrepreneur, right?
The Virgin story is incredible.
Exactly. But this guy is an adventure entrepreneur. But Jack Welch, on the other side, told you, no, I can be super successful in a corporate world. Be in corporate or be an entrepreneur. Passion or purpose. Invest in real estate or crypto and stock. These are contradictory things, right?
Complete opposites.
Opposites. But that doesn't mean that they're wrong.
No.
It means what it fits me, who I am.
I personally believe, just in my opinion, the corporate world is an easy, safe option. Whereas, as you say, in the entrepreneurial world, it's tough out there.
True.
It's tough. You haven't got the brands such as Samsung to rely on. You haven't got that corporate fixture. You haven't got these guaranteed sort of fixed.
The brand behind you and. But what I'm trying to drive this part in is like, if I know myself properly, I know which one to follow and get an advice from.
Sure.
Okay, so like I basically say we have 5 types of people. Okay, the 5 types are what? Either you are a strategist, either you're an innovative, either you're an executor, or either you are a visionary, or either you are, I forgot, there are 5 types.
Yeah.
Once you know your type, you can model the people that similar to you. So I know Richard Branson is an innovative character. So I can model his path, and this will fit me. But if I try to model Gandhi, a visionary guy, I will fail. So that's why I try to know yourself first, what you capitalize on your strength. My strength is between being an innovator and being an executor.
Yeah.
So I know these. Whatever else I have, I outsource it to others because these are not my strengths.
Just going back to the Richard Branson story at Virgin, I mean, I've watched several documentaries on it. His key to the growth of Virgin was believing in the team and tailor making the right people to fit the right roles.
True.
Because like you say, you cannot scale without other people.
True. It's a leverage. It's like Jack Ma as well. Jack Ma said the same. My role was to bring the people for the particular roles.
Correct.
So you need to know who you are first. That's one thing to be successful in scale. The second thing, success is never by luck.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's not about motivation, because what we see around us these days, it's everybody clapping, shouting affirmation, jumping up and down, and they think that's the way that you will be successful.
Sure.
You will hit the wall. But success is built on an ecosystem, a blueprint. You've never seen a pilot sitting on a plane, right? Clapping for it to fly, right? That's a motivation.
Yeah.
No, the plane is designed to fly, exactly as businesses. It has an ecosystem of products and services and processes and systems that has been done before. Model it, adapt it, rather than chanting affirmation, I'm gonna do it, because I've seen a lot.
Yeah.
They only operate from motivational, but motivation is like a battery.
Yeah.
It will cut.
I can see just with your bio that you've done, obviously, especially with being Mr. Olympia.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a huge achievement, and obviously you've replicated that obsession into business.
Yeah.
You know, I can see obviously with your attitude, your approach as well. You now obviously got your own book, you got your own podcast. I mean, what is next for Alpha? What is the next big thing that you're visioning?
My mission, literally, is to impact 1 bill.
Okay.
Whatever the tools and tactics that I'm using, or the products and services that I develop, is to make me reach this mission. If I'm positively impacting people in a number of 1 bill, I need a number in order for myself to be accountable for.
Sure.
That is my mission. You will tell me, Seif, where you stand now. I tell you nowhere. It's like 1 bill is here, I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm just still small. So what is next is huge.
Of course. Yeah. Absolutely. So let's turn on to the Dubai side of things.
Yeah.
Now, I know you've only been here for a couple of years, so you're technically a newbie.
Yeah.
Really, all right. There is so much movement. There's so much growth that's happening, especially in the UAE. Here at Bet Talks, we do cover everything from gaming/gambling.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts? I mean, I know you're originally from Egypt. Obviously, you've lived all over the world. Multi-award winner as well, which we can touch base on. But how do you see Dubai in the next 10 years?
Oh my God. I would love to see it. There are always a couple of steps ahead. Dubai is run as a company.
Yeah.
And I think everybody knows this. Whatever is good for the company, the management of the company makes it.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna see Dubai in 10 years, everything innovative, safety, super duper infrastructure, ahead of tech.
Yeah.
So what do you need more?
Yeah.
That's Dubai. It always keeps you astonished. You just look at the decisions that they make, the laws that they pass, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
And you're always happy to be part of this. So that's in a nutshell Dubai. That's why nobody in Dubai worries about what's happening next, because we know the leadership is doing their best to stay a couple of steps ahead.
Sure.
Not on a regional level, on an international level.
Absolutely.
And that's why you are here, I am here, the people who really pushing their potential, their boundaries, they're here.
I mean, 85% of the country is expats.
Exactly.
I mean, I first came to Dubai in 2014, and even alcohol was very frowned upon then. Now, obviously, with sort of Islamic laws in place, with it being a Muslim country, and obviously, I'm sure you're obviously very familiar with that, being from Cairo.
Yeah.
How do you see now, obviously, that such as gaming / gambling coming into play? How do you see locals accepting this?
I believe in Dubai and UAE in general, the locals are, I would say, so friendly to even new things outside of Islam if it's regulated and it doesn't affect the culture.
I think that's a great answer.
In another world, in another like statements, I would say there are a lot of things outside of the Islamic law, because Islamic law is fixed outside Islamic law, but it's available in Dubai. But it's well regulated, well protected. You want to do it within this framework, within this boundaries. If you want to do it this way, we're happy to support, and they support faster than you.
Absolutely.
Correct?
Yeah.
But if you try to get outside of the law, the boundaries of it, that becomes a problem. And that's why we all love Dubai. We'll create this part for you. We see it's important. There are a lot of followers for it. There are a lot of people love this kind of business model. We'll do it, but within a framework that everybody can live happily together, and we're not pressing on each other buttons.
Yeah.
And
Agreed.
that's Dubai.
Agreed. I always have a theory that if you look at, let's look at, say, for instance, Vegas, and then you've got Macau.
Yeah.
What's in the middle?
Oh, exactly.
Dubai.
True.
So Dubai is becoming this powerhouse, power hub of the world.
True.
And now gaming coming into play, it's going to create a lot more, obviously, infrastructure to the place, a lot more tourism, which you'll start getting the Chinese, etc.
Yeah.
But these are pros to gaming being regulated in the UAE. What do you believe the cons will be?
Okay, with any laws that pass, there are 100% cons, and we cannot understand the cons until it's passed.
Right.
Because we have a strong belief in Dubai when they pass laws that they're mitigating the cons to a level that I would say people will not even like notice. But of course, the cons is it could be a reputational thing. Okay, you're a Muslim country in a Muslim region, and you did this, but we did this and that before.
Yeah,
nothing happened. As long as you protect the nation, you protect your identity. Okay, when there is alcohol, right? And there are other things, correct? But at the end of the day, they're super able to protect their identity. And in companies, we say protect the culture, right? So the downside can be a reputational thing. But at the end, we do 100% understand or know by different examples and previous laws that passed, still the leadership knows how to protect the identity of the country.
Yeah.
But that could be a downside.
But we're talking about Dubai at the moment.
Yeah.
The first official land-based casino, the Wynn, is being developed on Marjan Island in Ras Al Khaimah. What are your thoughts on Ras Al Khaimah?
Oof, I love it. Man, I love it. I love it. It's a virgin place. An absolute touristic area. So it's a touristic and virgin, and having a new thing in it will push it up. From a positioning standpoint, it's an amazing place to start.
Correct.
So who chose the location? Who chose the city? It is well chosen.
Why?
Dubai, at the end of the day, the footprint is small. Like UAE at the end, not Dubai. UAE's footprint is small.
You don't think they're doing it to grow their Emirates?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So from an absolute strategic level, a high helicopter view, you need to play the chess correctly. At the end of the day, it's one country.
Yeah.
Choosing that place for such business, it's an absolute genius decision.
Yeah.
A virgin place, again, it's an astonishing place. You've visited Ras Al Khaimah, of course.
Yes. There's not a lot there at the moment, though.
That's why I said virgin place.
Yeah.
Okay, but imagine what you said. How many tourists will go there?
Yeah.
The area will flourish.
Well, let's look at Dubai South.
Yeah.
Okay, obviously, apparently the Emirates headquarters are going to be moving to the Al Maktoum airport. It's going to be the largest airport in the world. There will obviously be an airport in Ras Al Khaimah as well, which obviously will grow rapidly when this Marjan Island is developed. There's, without a doubt, in my opinion, it's definitely happening. You've got the likes of Address that are building there, Nikki Beach are going to be there. So all of your well-known developers are already establishing there. They're not building there for no reason.
Yeah, of course.
Do you think that once the casino is open in Marjan Island, you'll start seeing casinos in Dubai?
Yes.
Where?
There was the plan for the Blue Waters.
But then Caesar's Palace is pulled out now.
Exactly, but like there is no smoke without fire without smoke.
Correct.
So it isn't the plan. So it's going to happen. Or it can be like if we'll take the thinking out of the box in the World Island.
World Islands.
Could be an amazing place for such.
Bulgari residents.
Exactly. It could be an amazing place
the Palm.
Palm is actually, which one? The new or the old?
Who knows?
It could be.
Who knows?
But like the old Palm is already saturated. They always put some, they're very strategic in their moves. They're not in haphazard moves. They want to put something like Ras Al Khaimah. I want to do it in order to have positioning for this place.
Yeah.
When they do the same and open in Dubai, they will use a location that they want to flourish.
Yeah.
So Palm is Palm by any means. Blue Waters, if this happened in it, man, you understand.
Unbelievable.
So it's another one is the World Island.
Do you believe do you believe the QE2 will open up? Because that's got a casino.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Station one in Dealer Island.
Of course.
Yeah.
So it could be, but of course they will finish first, the first step. A huge buzz about it.
Yeah.
One thing that I love about Dubai or UAE, but like, okay, of course, Dubai is like the leader in this. They know how to promote.
For sure.
They're a marketing engine.
They're very good at creating a good hype.
Exactly. Marketing engine. That's why well done running the city as a company.
Yeah.
There is no hard feelings. You operate, you deliver results, done.
Yeah.
You don't, you're fired. It's a company.
Absolutely. So I can see you're very passionate about the UAE for such a small period of time you've been here.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, I know you've lived all over the world. There is a big key factor that's happening within Dubai at the moment, and that is the real estate market. Do you see this bubble crashing?
No. Not soon. Why? We're still nowhere closer to the highs. Go back 10 years, kind of 10 years. We're not close to the high. Let me tell you, will Bitcoin hit, let's say a number, 65K? What you'll say?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Will Bitcoin hit 1 million? I don't know.
It already has hit 65K.
Yeah. It's exactly as real estate. Will the real estate can hit the highs, which was 10 years back?
Yeah.
Of course. So still, we're so far from it.
But there's obviously, especially within a real estate market, there's a big factor of supply and demand.
Yeah.
Is there enough demand there? Just out of your experience, obviously you're involved with many different businesses, but real estate throughout the world, obviously, is there that much demand coming worldwide still to Dubai?
Okay, that's gonna go a little bit political. So when you look at the world map, all the regions has issues.
Correct.
All the regions. Correct?
Serious
From
problems
Asia to Middle East to going to Eastern Western Europe.
US.
Exactly, US. The only place that people, let's not say like funnel their money, invest their money in a safe place is Dubai. And whatever this geopolitical thing that we see right now, it's not closing tomorrow, it's not closing next year. So it's still happening. And we saw the floods of the people from Russia, Ukraine. We saw the floods with the war of Lebanon, when Lebanese came, Iranian.
The Iranians and Indians have been coming here for years.
Absolutely, but because their like political situation was way before.
Of course.
You will see, like, of course, the Chinese, the Vietnamese, the Taiwanese.
Correct.
It doesn't end. Since Dubai works as a neutral place. Neutral, I means from a political. You're my friend, you're my friend, you're my friend, you're my friend. We're not hurting each other. You understand? I don't have a standpoint towards, I don't support this, so that's the power of Dubai. So the real estate bubble, I will not say, okay, I'm not looking at the magic ball, but within the 5-6 coming years, absolutely not.
It's a great theory. I mean, we have a lot of people on the show here at Bet Talks, right? Everyone from mainly emerging tech. Obviously, real estate is a big topic here in Dubai, and we've had people saying that within the next 5 to 10 years, we're going to see another 5 million people in Dubai South. Would you agree with that?
Yeah. 100% I see it. 100% they have the capacity, but I see a lot of people talking about like Dubai became overcrowded. Okay?
Yeah.
But on the other side, you see how the government is walking so fast or moving so fast in building the proper infrastructures, which is the logistics part.
Correct.
Like the roads, the bridges, and like the bridges coming everywhere.
Yeah.
So they're building the infrastructure properly, and the urban distribution or the urban development of the whole Dubai, you see it's moving sequential. Like downtown, Marina, then let's go south, GVC, they're expanding the footprint.
Yeah.
And they're very well in the urban development, doing very well. So yes, they're diluting the density,
sure,
100%, but at the same time, within the main areas of infrastructure, the logistics infrastructure is super. Having 5, of course, this Dubai South will be something out of the blue.
Do you see Saudi taking over Dubai?
Taking over or not?
With infrastructure, like
infrastructure. Look, infrastructure is money. At the end of the day, and proper planning. Proper planning means proper brains
and development.
Correct. The strength of Dubai is one thing. They're always a couple of steps ahead. That's one thing. Sure. The next thing is the diversity of the population. Okay, the diversity of population in Dubai is you don't feel you're a foreigner in Dubai. Do you feel?
No,
absolutely.
It's an
not.
expat city.
Exactly.
It's an expat city.
For Saudi, the population is big. It's huge. Okay, so in order to develop the same thing as Dubai, it's a tough one. Not hard if you start to divide it.
Yeah,
you understand, like areas. But I never doubt that Dubai will be, like, I would say, pulling back. It's good. You have two countries in the world next to each other, brothers and sisters, developing so fast that you're so proud.
I mean, in my opinion, the way that Saudi are talking, I strongly believe in the next 10 years you're going to see people immigrating to Saudi.
True.
You'll start seeing cities. I mean, they've even started now condensing this line, the neon line,
True.
because they've realised how much these things will actually
100%.
cost. I will say one thing about Dubai is when they say something, they do it.
Yeah.
With gaming coming into play now, gaming/gambling, that is a complete game changer.
True.
And
True.
I strongly believe, with my experience in the gaming sector, Saudi are years behind that.
Yes. One thing, yes, but the king is pretty good.
For sure.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
You understand? Like, he's building also on, like, step by step. But having gambling over there and gaming, of course, is going to come. Years back, yes, but they can speed it up 100%. But what I see, and I believe what's going to happen, Saudi and UAE will not compete, will collaborate in a way. Two strong pillars with two strong leverage in the region. I believe with the minds that they have on both leadership level, they will collaborate rather than they compete.
Sure.
And we see them in different aspects. So I believe the collaboration you will see different. Like, they will take something, they will take something. You understand? It will manage in that direction.
Yeah.
For everyone to be benefited. But like as us, man.
I think very, very exciting times ahead.
True.
Incredible. I mean, there is a lot of unknown, but there's a lot of facts that are out there that obviously are happening. So just going back to your business experience, you've been involved in corporate, you've been involved in real, actual sustainable business assets, right? What's your thoughts on cryptocurrency?
I love it. Though I lost a lot of money and made a lot of money.
Ups and downs.
Ups and downs if you don't know.
Okay.
It's like anything. There are scams and there is real. The way you're trying to do is to try something new, or you want to have like day trading style, or you want to hold and keep. But at the end, it is a proper investment vehicle if you really know what you're doing. You're not going with hypes.
No.
Okay, because it's a place where a lot of hypes and a lot of scams. Part of me is like, oh my God. When you see it's a hype, it's already gone. It's done. You understand? Like it's finished.
You're late.
You're absolutely late. So that's the place where you absolutely lose money. That's why I said I lost a lot of money. In it, and I made a lot of money. But being solid, concrete in what I'm doing, looking at the long term, investing in things that make sense, not the unknown coins. So no, crypto is a great one.
Absolutely. I mean, and especially Dubai are very acceptant, especially to stable tokens. I mean, you can buy apartments, you can buy villas, you can buy cars using cryptocurrency.
But I'll tell you something more like interesting. Also, Dubai is, but you see it also across the world. It was a taboo before, and years by years, people start, like I would say organization or even countries start to accept the crypto.
Very hard to spend crypto in Europe.
Yes.
Extremely.
But you will see it's happening. But of course, Dubai likes to take the initiative because they see the potential. Once it's regulated to a level. And we cannot say that the crypto can be 100% regulated because the idea of crypto is decentralized, correct? Sure. But if Dubai is taking a step like this, Bybit headquarters here, correct? And man, just you need to be, for like people, like I would say, newbies, or they think it's a fast money thing. Just don't follow the hype. Invest. It's an investment vehicle. It's a place where you really can earn, save, and invest as well. But don't be dumb.
No.
Don't move with the hype.
Is crypto gambling?
Is real estate gambling? Why?
I think it's a safer asset.
Which one?
Real estate.
It depends how you look at it. If you're going to with, I would say, unknown coins, 100% it's a gambling.
Well, the cryptocurrency market is still an unregulated market.
True.
Buying real estate is a physical asset you're buying. If you're buying it outright. If not, you're just buying it from the banks are buying.
Of course.
So, where is the safety in that? If you don't pay the banks repossess your house.
One thing, you always have to diversify your investments, correct? The only thing that you can do, which is super traditional, right, is either invest in gold or real estate, right? Then you let's go to other investment vehicles. The funds, the indexed funds, and then you come to the last of the spectrum, which is crypto. Crypto proven everything that you invest in, it has to have a track record before.
Sure.
Correct? Historical. Now crypto is accepted. Yes, it is digital, but all of us now live in the digital world. Correct?
Yeah.
When you go into the crypto space, you have the stable ones, the proven ones, and you have the one that comes and go. As a smart investor, if you want to consider yourself, then you look for the things that has a proven
track record.
Correct. If you want to have this, okay, but that doesn't exist in the real world, the touch and feel of real estate. That's
old school investment.
Old school investment, because again, not every one of us is a pro investor or is a pro crypto analyzer, correct? So I'm not going to look at each coin and understand that it's a good or not. But now we understand there is gold, there is real estate, index funds, and there is crypto, let's say Bitcoin. That's the simple that you can do.
Absolutely.
If you want to go different and you want to go start investing with let's say with platform that has AI in trading, go ahead, have part of it. Why you need to be 100% have zero risk in your life?
Sure.
You won't be able to go anywhere without a risk.
Without risk, there's no reward.
100%. So if you have a bucket or a percentage of your income that you invest in crypto smartly, like the 80% in something that you know, 20% is something that, okay, that's a risk. But I feel what I see, what I read, what I analyze, what people tell around me, let me try it. The problem with the other one, the touch and feel, the real estate, your entry ticket is super high, correct?
Yeah.
That's super high.
I mean, you just mentioned another thing then, you mentioned AI technology.
Yeah.
Now, that is a very interesting topic, especially with what's happening in the UAE. Everything AI companies popping up, which all links around digital currencies formed on the metaverse that you can use gaming and AI technology. I mean, there is a lot of movement and very exciting things that are coming into play. Do you have any involvement in any AI companies?
In a way, yes. AI trading crypto platform.
Okay. And that judges the crypto market for you to sort of invest in tokens, or how
it's
does
a trading. It's a trading.
Just a trading platform.
It's a trading platform.
Yeah. So the AI would recommend certain strategy trades.
Exactly, true.
Okay, fantastic.
I'm not talking about it publicly yet.
No.
Yeah, but it exists and it's in the fundraising part, closing, and
fantastic. Exciting times ahead. So let's just touch base back on Alpha, because I'm very interested in this. I know you've got your own podcast.
Yeah.
What sort of topics are you talking about on your podcast?
Okay, I would love to put it in a nutshell, which is like in general success, regardless is what success means to each and every one, but success from different people in different industries. You could be a celebrity, an actor, you could be a business owner, you could be an entrepreneur, you could be a singer, you could be. Inspiring stories and tactics that the guest can give to my audience. So that's the whole idea of the Alpha Talk show.
Sure. Fantastic. So, and how long has the podcast been running? I mean,
over a year.
Over a year.
Yeah.
And you've been basing that within the UAE?
Yes.
Okay.
But I do online and I do offline as well.
Okay.
So online in the studio, offline in the studio, and online, whoever. Sometimes you need to be curious about things. So if there is a guest abroad and I'm curious to know more details about the guest, the strategies that he did, we have it online.
I mean, you've got such a big bio, you've got such a big profile, investor, entrepreneur, obviously Mr. Former Olympia. What is your actual main focus now? Because it must be impossible for you to focus on everything.
100%. Alpha movement.
Alpha movement.
100%.
Okay.
This is the passion. Let's put it in that way.
And how long has Alpha Movement been around? Because obviously you've got the book, you've got the mentorship.
3 years.
3 years. Okay.
Yeah.
And you're a team of, or is it solely yourself?
I would say it's a cross team. There are different businesses, so it's a cross team.
Yeah. So you inspired to help people, to motivate people, to train people?
Yes.
Okay. So
let's put it in that way. Push people.
So it's more of an educational course.
More than it's a community-based thing. We're pushing each other. We're developing each other, rather than just coaching and mentoring.
And is there a subscription based on this? No.
Yes, but it depends. Like, because the pillars are a lot. Like, you can have the free versions of everything.
Yeah.
And you can have the paid ones, and then you can have a one-on-one, and you can have, because I'm a corporate advisor. So I have my time also split between as a corporate advisor.
Yeah.
So like there are the wide range of products or services that people can.
Fantastic stuff. And where can our listeners find out more about Alpha and sort of get involved in this?
On my website, that's the primary thing. On my Instagram, of course, all the information about the Alpha movement and more coming, because the Alphas, they don't stop.
Absolutely. Fantastic stuff. Well, listen, thanks for having you on the show.
I loved it.
It's been great having you here.
I loved it.
I think your experience and your bio, I mean, it's incredible what you've done and what you're building. You obviously have a lot of knowledge, especially within the tech space. Mm-hmm. I want to ask you one last question. Where do you see BTC in the next 10 years?
Oh, sitting in my cold wallet. Sitting in my cold wallet.
Yeah.
You know, that's the only freaking wallet that doesn't come out of a safe.
Yeah.
Literally.
So you're a big BTC investor?
Look, I called myself a mad scientist.
A mad
Scientist.
Okay. You can't add anything else to your bio. There's not enough room in there.
Literally. Tried everything with the crypto. Like all the coins, like everything. I love BTC. So it sits in the safe and never gets out. Where it's going, we will see. But the belief in it, of course, big one.
Volumes?
Oh shit. You know, I've been reading 2030, a mill. I don't remember what the guy said. There are people speculating a lot, but I believe it's going to happen. Not to a mill level. I'm not on that forecast, I would say.
I believe we'll see BTC over 100K
Yes.
in the next 2 years.
Yes,
I believe.
This totally believe.
That's
I would say reasonable as well.
Reasonable.
Yeah, but there are some extravagant forecasts which you don't need to. You don't need to follow it.
I've heard some mad theories.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm obviously around the crypto space, doing a lot of conferences, blockchain life, iconic finance. So I'm around this sort of this industry a lot. We hear some crazy stuff. It's going to hit 10 mil. Yeah, I mean, it's a big ask. It is a big ask especially from something that's so unregulated, and no one actually knows the founders.
100%, and plus everybody needs to know. For God's sake, when everybody thinks that they will grow from the 0 to 60K, this period passed. Like, you understand, guys, understand that once everything becomes public, everything becomes known, the returns becomes, I will not say small, but you have to be reasonable as well. There is realistic.
Yeah.
You don't need from 0 to 60K. That's done, and we don't know the founders.
Absolutely.
I would love to find out.
Who owns Bitcoin?
Who owns? Oh shit. Nothing goes out without talking about the matrix. So there is a possibility.
This is the thing, just quickly before we wrap things up, because I've really enjoyed our conversation.
I loved it as well.
You've got a lot of stuff going off. It's incredible, and it's good to pick your brains on this and get some good content. How can you expect an industry or a company that has no company, has no C-level, has no framework, no one knows where the company corporation is, how can you expect the value of that to go to 5 million per token? At least Ethereum, there is a sustainable business around it.
True, but the point is, like, Bitcoin is not... When we say a company, is by its people, correct? And when you said about Sir Richard Branson, when he talked about the company, it's like, I'm building people, I'm getting people. Bitcoin is a community.
So where's Bitcoin's head offices?
Forget about the head office, because it's a digital space. Yeah. But I mean, the people around it created what is Bitcoin. There are beliefs. It's like you believe in Christianity. Where is Christianity? Where is head office of Christianity? In the sky? So there is a movement around. There is people believe in a particular thing, whether it's spiritual, whether it's Bitcoin, that made its value so high, and people believe in it that it's hardly to collapse. And that's the strength.
But still a possibility.
Yeah, of course, there are possibilities for everything. Yeah. But with the people that support, like the big investors, they hold Bitcoins, even if they don't say it.
Sure.
Like, with all the respect, Trump.
Yeah.
Hold Bitcoins. So everyone hold the Bitcoins. So if it collapse, means what? Like, all these people are selling, right? I don't think so.
I'm strong, just in my opinion, I'm strongly a believer of cryptocurrency. Yeah. I'm an investor myself. And now I just think that the market has become a bit crazy. The likes of these meme tokens, people investing in pictures of frogs, and it's all community-based building that has no framework, has no valuable and no use case.
It's like NFT, let's put it in simple and straight. When it boomed, and then crashed.
Yeah.
But again, once thing becomes, because you said now, if you go back a couple of years back, it wasn't like this.
You're
But
right.
everybody saw the fruit out of it, so everybody start to scam.
Yeah.
Right? But at the end of the day, you as an end user or an investor now, you have this picture and you have the previous picture. You know where to put your money.
Sure.
If you're running after a quick gain or a quick success or a quick money, you will fall for this trap. Correct?
course.
Or you have the extreme insider information that's not accessible for everyone.
Getting in early.
Exactly. And 80, 90, 95% of people, they don't have this. So don't rush into that.
Correct.
Invest properly based on what you see.
Yeah. Fantastic stuff. I've enjoyed our chat here.
I appreciate it.
Talks.
Same
It's
here.
been great.
Same here.
Unleash the Alpha. Check it out. Check out the podcast. Check out your Instagram. All the content is on there. Seif El Hakim, thank you for coming on the show.
I love the conversation.
All right. I think it's great what you're doing. You're a very inspiring person, and continue winning.
Thank you, bro. Ooh, I love the ending.
Thank you very
too.
much.
Pleasure.
Cheers.
Yeah,
Thank you very
cheers.
much.
Thank you.
Cheers.